Hey guys, Ollie here and welcome to episode number 7 of the 4-screen rovers career mode. So now we're out of January, all our business is done, there's going to be no more transfers. We're in February, we got February, March, April and the start of May to grind out matches and hopefully get ourselves into Football League 1. So start off this episode with a big game at top of the table against Coventry City. It's first against the second. So as I said in the last episode, I'm going to leave this one to the start of episode 7 instead of ending episode 6 with it. So this is going to be starting 11, probably our strongest team, I think.
But we have the top 2 involved today, and it could have a lot of significance down the road a ways. We're moments away. Join us for the kickoff.
And it's live. That was really fucking gay. Didn't do that again, Ollie. So anyway, here we go into the first match of the episode against full fast screen against Coventry at Town Park. I should have maybe renamed it the new lawn, and to be fair. But anyway, start the game well with Kelly Evans coming inside, not a lot happening with him. But anyway, in 19 minutes we make a brilliant counter attack. Reece Brown making a lovely third man run, going through, he's going to score, of course he does. He puts it in the bottom corner just inside the post. 4 Green Rovers 1, Coventry 0 on 20 minutes. Our player of the season so far for me, Reece Brown, putting it away. I feel like he's going to be a player. If there's some career mode, generally he's going to be a player sort of sticks around for a while, I think. If I'm going to be fair. But they get a chance there, the balls will bounce around a little bit. But it's Romel Quinones is going to make the save. He's going to be out of the team as soon as when Taylor Edwards is ready and good enough to take his place. There's a lovely touch from Luke James to get through on goal. He's up against our pre-contract signing Jordan Willis, who does an excellent job. I don't mind that too much because obviously that kind of does show that, you know, he's a good defender, good physical defender, good at what he does, and he's going to do bits for us. But obviously, as you see there, Luke James going down from the header, just had to be him, didn't it? Our top scorer this season, and then injured, and it's going to be a debut for the young EK Ugbu. I mean, this is a game you're going to be coming in after signing from January, the first game after you sign in a first versus second clash. Let's see what the guy can do, eh? Hopefully he can do some bits for us as get a drop ball and they kindly play it back to us. Straight away it's Ugbu down the line, picking the ball up and does a lovely little reverse pass into OllyFIFAHD, stops up again, puts it in, but Sean Cox cannot win the header, unfortunately. But it's a good start from Ugbu, obviously picking the ball up out wide and coming inside with some nice link-up play. So, you know, promising signs already. Kelly Evans against his former club down the line just brilliantly to take the ball away, and look at this for a strike. OllyFIFAHD. It's not. I mean, it would have been better if it had gone like if it's gone pretty top bins, like if we saw Chelsea Roma last night, Edin Dzeko's goal where just rocketed it in top bins. But no, Shadipo on the floor, first time finish. You don't see a lot of those in FIFA normally. They normally end up in either Rose Dead or dribbling out for a throw-in. But either way, I'm not going to complain. It's 2-0 to full screen. Unfortunately, it'll not be for long as Stuart Beavens on the ball manages to hold up a bit, finds Andreu, who does another of those finishes where it looks like he hardly kicks it, but he ends up getting incredible accuracy in the top corner. And Romel Quinones, the Bolivian keeper, has no chance with it. As we're going to go to a 4-3-3 now to try and see out the game as we go Reece Brown at cam and then switch around Cox, Shadipo. We have a little debate what we're going to actually do with the team. We end up bringing on Lee Collins in the midfield for Sean Cox, and then oversees that a bit. But look at that. I'm trying to go for the ball there with Iacchevetti, and he just misses it. It's a penalty. It's a really needless penalty because the ball was going straight through the keeper. It's going to bring off I can't remember what we do now. We put Randall out wide and leave Shadipo in at cam. But yeah, it's going to be a penalty to Coventry City. It's going to be Bevan stepping up. Quinones trying to put him off. He's done well penalties this season, and he does it again. It's not the greatest penalty in the world, but he gets down well to his right hand side, manages to palm the ball away. But Coventry come at it again, and there's no respite for us as it's the right back Grimmer on the ball. Managed to find Jordan Willis, who's up from the back, but he managed to put it wide of Quinones' goal. I see Liam Noble in the bottom bar there, who obviously you play for us. But anyway, it's Jody Jones on the ball for the poor kick from Quinones. Laird comes in the tackle, doesn't make it, and Coventry City gets another penalty. It's Jody Jones taken down in the box by Scott Laird, and now Quinones has to face Stuart Beaven yet again. But this time, unfortunately, we sit down the middle, but Beaven puts it to his right, Quinones left, and it's 2-2. We've thrown away a 2-goal lead, and we only have ourselves to blame because we started this game well, but not knocking on it as Will Randall gets the ball and manages to swing one in, and as the ball is saved there, as Chadiba tries to make something else of it, ends up finding Randall managed to actually turn his man there right by the byline, and got a lot on really. Tries to cut it back and stick it up to the back post, but it's cleared, and eventually all comes to nothing as Lee Collins loses it, and it's going to be full time as it is a 2-2 draw, a really disappointing draw at the New Lawn, as we just bottled a 2-goal lead that could have given us some real breathing space between first and second in the table. But either way, guys, we can't dwell on it too much. Going to go in and see Luke James is out for 2 months with dislocated shoulder, which is a bit gutting. Going to be Ugbu up front, or if not, we'll switch to the old 4-3-1, or even try a 5-back formation and see how we fare there. So look at our scout report and find Ewan Baker, just like a good player, 73 and 94. Take him on as Oliver Wilson. Joel Evans isn't really good enough. Oscar Hall isn't good enough. We think about Joel Evans, but in hindsight, we thought he's not really the best player for us to have. As we go to Germany and we find a few alright players, we're going to turn down the keeper. Dennis Winter we end up taking on, as well as Tobias Kuhn. And I believe we scout the goalkeeper further, because I wasn't really sure as of then. Because obviously we do need a backup goalkeeper for us, but yeah, so have a couple of players in the squad. Ewan Baker 49, and 46 for Kuhn, as Winter's the only one who cannot be promoted to the squad right now. So we're going to go in and do some training. Going to change up a little bit. Going to take Cooper off some drills. Going to give 2 to Ewan Baker, as I feel like a left back would be something that we would need from Scott Laird. Not exactly the youngest, and we've got Callum Evans, who could reach an okay rating, but not really or not lots. We've got next game is Newport County here. It's going to have a look at our lineup a different way. See their team are playing a 5-back with wing backs, 5-2-1-2. Our side is a few changes. Going to be Taylor Edwards in goal, Lee Collins the suspended Ikevetti, and EK Ugbu starting up front. As Newport County start the game, get down the line. As Constance makes a bit of a hash of this one, and it turns, but Lee Collins smacks himself in the way of it and prevents a almost certain goal from Frank Newell, as still remains 0-0 in the early stages of the game, as Newport have a corner and is cleared off the line, as Scott Laird eventually manages to hoof it away, as Ugbu can't hold it up, and they're still going at it again, but pass goes astray. Frank Newell, but eventually challenged by Kelly Evans, but we just can't get the ball away, as you can see. It's eventually given as a free kick to Newport County as they line it up. 3-man wall there, and he puts it in, and luckily for us, it is cleared well away from danger. Reece Brown holds it up, manages to give it to Hurst, and unfortunately that attack does come to nothing. Right, Reece Brown on the ball here, 33 minutes. Kind of weird ball to get in, but Sean Cox puts the ball over the bar, unfortunately. It's unlucky from the young lad, and he's had a good breakthrough season, nothing. Obviously his pace is a little bit of an issue. He's only got about 70 pace, I think, but he's done well with a scout to start. He's only got shown great potential, which I would have hoped he had potential to be special, so he could hit those 90 ratings, but I'm going to see him hitting about an 8, unless we train him lots and lots. I'm going to see him hitting about an 80, maybe an 83, 84s. It's our talisman, Reece Brown, putting the ball wide to prevent us going in the lead from absolute point blank range. He's literally got to put it either side of the keeper and it's going in, but anyway, we are going to make a substitution. Keanu Marsh-Brown returns to the squad after basically the whole season out injured. Comes on for Sean Cox, who took his place until now. So you're going to come off the bench now as Kit comes off, and he's going to get a tidy little touch to start him off, get him back into the game as it's him down the line. Again, stops it up, manages to swing a brilliant ball in, but it's clear that it's Ugbo can't get to it. Who you know, he's obviously not going to be Luke James quality, as the header there forced a brilliant save out of the keeper, managed to head it back and start the attack again, as managed to stop it up, managed to go to the edge, but eventually we lose it, and Sean Riggs on the counter, but it is a foul. Second booking for Ezri Konsa, and unfortunately for us, he has to go. So here we have a bit of a headache as what to do is obviously where Lee Collins is CDM as it is, so we have a little play around here, and in a 4-4-2, and decide to put Mark Robertson in a centre half and bring off the new signing Ugbo and go to a 4-4-1 if you like. Because either way, that doesn't matter. Find a great ball through to George Hurst, who manages to smack it in the bottom left corner with his weaker foot, and somehow with a man down, Forest Green Rovers show some Lionheart, show some fight about their game and make it 1-0, but now the task is just to hold on to this lead. So late on, it's Newport throwing everything at us, but they leave a little gap there. Shadipo on the ball, manages to get through, but unfortunately doesn't come to a lot, as is, I don't know if that's even a shot or what the hell it even was. The ball goes long and Marsh-Brown managed to win the header, but Newport have the ball where we want it, back towards their goals, as they can't get near our goal towards the end of the match. I mean, win the game 1-0, a really gutsy result. That's the sort of games they say, well, this is an issue. Pundits say those games when you, obviously that game, but when I'll give an example is when United beat Stoke 1-0, they say those games win your titles when you don't play well. Like I say, that's the reason why I think Man United will win the title. I thought, I can't remember, it was someone on BT, I can't remember who it was. But meanwhile, Man City are there putting 6 past Watford, and that won't win you the title somehow. I do question English punditry and English management in terms of knowledge on the games. We do actually simulate 2 games in a row there against Stevenage and Morecambe, and into them as 2 really interesting games. But we are there. We won them both. As we've got a game now against Crawley to see us 2 points clear at the top of the table. Is going to be James out, Laird's injured. Reece Brown is currently suspended, so we've got to make some changes. Going to be Marsh-Brown starting at the cam position, Callum Evans starting at left back, and at least Ian Covetti's back from suspension. Going to be Lee Collins once again, but no, it's not my mistake. It's not going to be Lee Collins because we played his 2 games. It's going to be Ugbo up front, and Conte's going to come back into the side after he's served his ban against Stevenage or Morecambe. So, this season I've been really impressed with how I've done as a first season with Forest Green. Obviously, I didn't know the game. It's my first career mode that I did on FIFA 18. I got some of the transfers a little bit wrong in terms of pricing, how much I paid for players and whatnot, as Crewe Town should have a goal disallowed there. But I felt I've done well, because at the top of the league, where I'm lacking a bit of depth, admittedly, but I feel like in League 1, the pre-contract signings we've had, I think we're going to be okay. Is literally this game ends up a very, very boring one, and there's a constant miscontrols it, and that's probably one of the highlights of the game. Constant miscontrolling it, and the player missing the shot eventually. Is we're going to try a 4-2-1-2 narrow formation, or at least think about it, and then go to a 4-4-2. We're going to bring think about Lee Collins or Cooper. Eventually choose Lee Collins to come on off the bench. It's going to be Tony Gomez, which we try off the bench as well as the ball goes forward. But that's going to be it for the game. It's an absolutely boring result, 0-0. Hence I was kind of talking over it. But yeah, carrying on. I feel like League 1 we will be very, very strong, because we've got good scouts who will hopefully find us some really good quality players for our side. Have a look at our youth scout report, and Winter and Kuhn, neither of which are really good enough for us. But Ewan Baker, however, does a good player. But Half game here against Crewe Alexandra. We try out a 3-4-3 formation, interestingly. Just basically try something different. See, that'll work. Chelsea, Antonio Conte style formation, but a bit more attacking. But obviously, a disappointing result against Crewe Town last time. Only drawing against probably one of the weaker sides in the league, and Crewe are on the weaker side as well in this division. But so were we at the start of the season. As a Lee Collins fans a good ball, but it forcibly headed over for a corner. Has managed to swing the corner in with Sean Cox on the corner. Stipe fake shot and manages to finesse one, only just over the bar. I mean, it's an unlucky attempt from the Irishman, but that was not a sign of things to come. As Crewe Alexandra to take the lead, as it's a simple cutback. We have like 5 players in the box, but no one's able to pick up James Jones, I believe that is. As Crewe make it 1-0, Sean Cox tries to cut inside from the kickoff, tries to just run his way along, eventually tries to, I don't even know what he's trying to do there. But either way, we got a goal down as Marsh Brown shows a nice bit of 4-star skills with a heel chop. But unfortunately comes to nothing. As get it back, Sean Cox on the ball, but his shot goes agonisingly wide of the post. As we manage to win a corner, it's going to be Cox swinging it in again. They might go short, but that's an absolutely pathetic waste. Anyway, on to the second half, and Crewe keep coming at us as we make a little mistake there, but it's Taylor Edwards making the stop as we're not able to deny the corner. As we some reason we ended up pausing it actually, but I think we thought about subs, but the subs wouldn't have been impacted. Taylor Edwards coming for the ball and not getting anywhere near it, and Michael Rains, the centre half, making it 2-0 as we have suggested sub in the corner. But it's just going from bad to worse in this game. There's one which I feel like we should have won. I feel like this formation is not working whatsoever, and so we change it. Eventually it's going to be Hurst and Ugbu up front. It's going to be Cox and Shadipa playing out wide with Brown and Farney in the middles. Keanu Marsh Brown is eventually replaced, but we're going to see if that can make anything make the situation anything better. But unfortunately it's not going to be able to be like that. So we managed to try and play out from the back, but Farney loses the ball. He's not the best ball player, to be fair, as Iacovetti gives away another penalty for an off the ball challenge. It's a really bizarre one, that. But it's going to be Brad Walker stepping up. It's going to make it 3-0. Taylor Edwards cannot continue Romel Quiñones' penalty saving abilities, as it's going to be Crewe on 3, Forest Green Rovers 0, and it's just an awful day for us as we manage to move it forward and get a corner, but not a lot really comes from that as Shadipo swings it in. The Hurst header goes harmlessly over the bar. But for a little consolation, we will actually make it 3-1 as George Hurst gets the ball out wide. It's a slow little build up, managed to hold it up, and in George Hurst kind of style. You know, he's not the strongest, but his height is really helping with Shadipo gets the ball back from Ugbu, manages to tuck it away in a really nice crisp little attacking move from Forest Green, but unfortunately it's not going to matter for anything. It's one of the last kicks of the game as Crewe Alexandra just play it back from centre, and that is it. They end it there. It's 3-1. It's a disappointing result. Really is a disappointing result for us. But we just need to move on from that. Need to try and get going. Hopefully Luke James back soon. I feel like we do miss his movement. His a little bit mix of pace and strength, and his deft ability in front of goal. You know, it really helped us this season. But scout reports come back again. We find Andres Roth, who we eventually sign, and our potential future captain, Dominic Baker, 56 to 74 overall and 82 to 94 overall. That is absolutely amazing. He is going to be our future captain as he comes back as a centre back, a 60 overall 15-year-old. But that is really good to see. But anyway, guys, that will conclude this video. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, any other video on my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again for another video on my channel. Please have a very good day.